Welcome to another episode of The American Dream, the only show combating negative media, a national show about real estate and lifestyle. We got a great one for you today. Today, it's the Waterfront Show. Producer Dylan,
hey,
what you doing here, man?
We've got a fire episode today, bro. I'm stoked.
Get out of here. All right, so the show, it is a best of where we're talking about waterfront properties, lakefront properties, rivers. Let's start The American Dream right now.
Hello, American Dream.
Welcome to Hidden Bay.
Welcome to Tribeca.
Austin, Texas.
Montreal, Colorado.
Welcome to Crown Heights.
In Bridgeland.
In Seattle. Celebration, Florida.
San Antonio Riverwalk.
Tempe, Arizona.
Sunny Isles Beach.
Washington, D.C.
Pike and Rose. Mason, Ohio.
I miss Winnipeg.
This is my American dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Part of the American Dream is dreaming big. How about a $36 million home? We're going out to Carmel and venturing to Pebble Beach where you can check out the golf course and this incredible property. Let's go check out this segment right now.
I'm Kim DiBenedetto, and we are here today with Steve Jon, the CEO of the Monterey Peninsula Foundations. Give us an idea of what it's like behind the scenes.
1,700 volunteers are involved, and our staff of 14 at the Monterey Peninsula Foundation works year-round both on the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am and the Pure Insurance Championship. I think it's quite impactful. With the $13.2 million last year alone from this tournament, and without the volunteers, the 1,700 strong, we couldn't do it. It takes everybody to really work together in a collaboration of efforts to put this wedding on, which is it's really quite an undertaking. We've grown over $150 million in contributions to the Santa Cruz, San Benito, and Monterey County. And we don't narrow the aperture down so tight on where we give. It's really we give where it's needed.
I think I read 250 charities?
Yeah, 250 plus or minus. We look at quite a few more applications than that. Our staff of 3 works year-round on this, and they meet 4 times a year with a grant committee to give that money away to the deserving charities. All of the net proceeds go to the First Tee initiatives. Okay. So First Tee is a program that started 20 plus years ago, and it's really youth development. So it really works with the young people for getting them prepared life skills and things that are important and really in succeeding in life. So it's a wonderful, wonderful program. It's one of the most successful youth development programs in existence. It's a lot of fun. Our staff, at 14, as I said, we have a great time. We work really, really hard, yes, but we have a great time because we know we're just raising money. Right. All right? This is, at the end of the day, we've done our job if we've impacted the community. Sure. So pretty remarkable. We are very lucky to have Pebble Beach.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule over the next couple of weeks, and we're wishing you the best with the weather.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So we just finished our conversation with Steve Jon, and now we're going to head to my $36.5 million listing on 17 Mile Drive. Let's go. So here we are at my oceanfront estate at 3208 17 Mile Drive in Pebble Beach. Come on in. You'll notice some really fine details, such as this fountain, which came from Roman aqueducts, the Chinese slate tile roof, all of the cobblestones that came from the streets of England. All of the fireplace mantles were brought from England and France. They're all antique. And all of the hand-hewn beams and floors were done here on site. How would you like to wake up to this every morning? After a long day, you need a little time of reflection. This is the perfect place to do it. Views of the Point Lobos and Carmel Beach. The other unique thing this property offers is a pool and spa. But as great as this is, let's go back inside so I can show you more of the interior. So the property features 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and an attached guest house, which is just as charming as the main home. All of this is located on a very private and stunning 2.5 acres right on the ocean. And who wouldn't want to entertain in this kitchen? So I hope you enjoyed the tour of this amazing home as much as I did.
From California to Texas, from oceanfront to lakefront, let's go out to Austin, Texas, and check out this next segment on the American Dream.
Hi, I'm Corey Burke. I'm a realtor in Austin with Team Price Real Estate. My favorite thing to do is help clients get in their own new construction or fix it and flip it with as low as cash down as possible. This house is my personal house that I got out at Lake Travis, and I used only 5% down to get it. I'd love to share it with you. So here we are in my house. This house I bought when it was just a vacant lot. The lot was only $50,000 and it was in walking distance of Lake Travis. I love this loan because I was able to develop this lot with my own building plans, my own contractor, and all of my own design features. If I wanted to buy a house out of Lake Travis, I'm looking at $800,000 plus. Instead, I got a lot for only $50,000, and my loan ended up being around $350,000 total with 5% down. The first year of my loan payments, they were interest only. So while I was building, the home loan was actually very affordable. This is an FHA loan and it's a 2-time close. So after the first year, you refinance, roll those refinance costs right into the loan so you're not bringing any more cash down and getting the rate that you want once the house is finished. My favorite parts about this loan is I got to pick everything. I have my own countertops, concrete, specially designed by a guy with built-in concrete sinks and everything. I have walnut cabinets that I wanted. I have the bamboo floors I wanted, light fixtures and everything. I love all the natural light. Light was very important to me. And my husband is 6'6", so very tall doors were important to us as well. My very favorite part, though, is the lake views, which you got to come check out. So you may have noticed there are a ton of stairs in this house, and I actually designed that for a reason. This lot is very long and thin and had multiple very old 200, 300-year-old oak trees on the property, and I really wanted to keep them. So instead of building wide and having to knock down all these trees, I actually built narrow and up because voila, look at this lake view. My husband and I love to hang out there on our boat on the lake all summer long, and so seeing the lake every morning in our perfect master suite is exactly what we wanted. We also have balconies off of every floor and every bedroom, and I was able to design all of this exactly how I wanted, not having to make any sacrifices on other houses by using this loan. I'm Corey Burke. Thank you for joining me today at my own home. I hope you learned something. Build your own house, 5% down. You'll see me next week on American Dream, where I hope I can introduce you to more loans to make all of your property dreams come true.
As you know, the American Dream is a national show, and today we focused on waterfront properties. But don't forget, it's also a show that brings you local market advice. Let's give you your first real estate market update from your city right now.
today in front of the Bank of America building. We're about to have a team meeting up on the 41st floor in the Tampa Club.
So come on up, let's meet our team. To have a successful real estate team, you have to have premier agents. These premier agents have to be treated like premier agents. That's why we have our team meetings here at the Tampa Club on top of the Bank of America building. This is where executives go to have all their corporate meetings at. So let's go meet the Jon Colley team. Have the privilege to introduce the premier agents of the Jon Colley team. By far, the very best that Tampa Bay has to offer in the world of real estate. First of all, let me introduce you to...
Hi, I'm Carolyn Vaughn.
Hi, I'm Greg Wallace. Hi, I'm Brendan Blitz.
Hi, I'm Alyssa Shutter. Hi, I'm Ruby Ramos.
Hi, I'm Anthony Velez.
To be success in any type of business, you have to have teamwork. These premier agents are all about team. Our philosophy is different than the normal acronym, which together everybody achieves more. Ours starts off with training. As a licensed real estate instructor, I teach real estate, and I teach these agents on how to conduct business in the world of real estate. What that does is that transpires over to a buyer or a seller in their quest to be able to be educated in the world of real estate. So we teach the teachers to educate our clients. As a team, it's all about assistance. We assist each other in open houses, showing properties, all other type of aspects in the world of real estate. One of the most important part of a team is motivation. Motivation. Real estate is the highs and lows. When we're high, we congratulate each other on the good jobs that we do. On the lows, as a team, we're able to help pick each other up to be able to function better. That's our philosophy on team. Training, education, assistance, and motivation. Our featured listing this month is 406 Mans Harbor and Apollo Beach, located in the prestigious community of Mira Bay. This 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, beautiful landscaping, great backyard, big bonus room can be yours. Call us today. This home is waiting for you. Hashtag Team Awesome.
Well, of course, on our waterfront episode, you got to have a boat, right? Well, how about Mercer Island, minutes away from Seattle? We're going to go check out this property that has its own sleeping quarters and its own boat. Let's go check out the next clip of the American Dream from the waterfront.
The beauty of living in Mercer Island is you get a beautiful Peter Swindell, nearly 8,000 square foot Northwest Craftsman home, but you're within minutes of downtown Bellevue. I can see Mount Baker right now from this window. You got Lake Washington before you, and you're just minutes away from downtown Seattle. You get the best of all worlds in such a beautiful setting.
This is a very beautiful home, and actually the lot is big from the street to the water. And also when you enter the house, you can see the open space with a lot of details. The stone, the wood is a good combination. Four bedrooms here in this main house, and also you have a whole suite in the guest house. And the seller actually has instructed us to sell this house under 8 with all the furnishings and also that beautiful boat.
Really?
It's like a brand new boat. You
Yeah.
can have it under 8 million. Is that a great deal?
That is a great deal.
Yes.
What's included is it's a Juno NC-11, which is a 36-foot boat that has onboard sleeping quarters, basically a brand new boat. And from what I saw, it's worth over $200,000, and they're willing to just include it. So that just makes this an even sweeter deal for somebody. Well, we hope you enjoyed our tour of beautiful Mercer Island, Washington. Such a great community surrounded by beautiful homes, in particular this one we're selling right now.
Yes, I do have a message. Can I say in Mandarin to
Yes.
all my Chinese friends?
Absolutely.
各位同胞朋友们，你们好。那当你看到这个节目的时候呢，正好是中国的新年，所以呢，我们在这里向你问候新年快乐。Do you want to say Happy New Year to our Chinese friends?
I will try.
新年快乐。
快乐。
You got it.
Hey.
Good job. And now we are in a very famous Mercer Island historical landmark.
The beautiful Roanoke Inn, it was built in 1914, and it is a place where you will find the best burgers and plenty of beer, and it's literally less than a quarter mile away from Janice's listing.
Let's go have a party.
Let's go have a party.
And now we take you from our national storyline to another real estate market update from your own backyard. Let's go check it out.
And joining me now is Bradley Livingston. He is a realtor with RE/MAX Realty Unlimited. Bradley, great to see you again.
Good to see you again. It's been a while.
It's been a while. So great to have you back on the American Dream. So, Bradley, talk to me today a little bit about some of the pros and cons for you personally as a successful realtor, being in the business and doing real estate as you're living and so successfully as you've been doing for so long.
You know, when you dedicate yourself to anything, you know, it's going to be pros and cons, and the cons are going to be you work a lot. And working a lot means you take away time from your family and your friends and personal things that you want to do. So the pros is that we're here to help people. And when you can help people in a positive sense and help them, you know, acquire what they want, they really appreciate what you do at the end of the day. And, you know, it's just things kind of, I feel like good things happen to good people. We've had a lot of good stories to tell where everything just kind of fell into place. You really have to be available for the needs of your clients. So if you're in this, you got to put people first. And so that's kind of
well, we've established that you have limited time off, but when you do have time off, Bradley, give us some insight into what you enjoy doing in the area.
I moved to Florida to fish. I love fishing. I don't get to go out as much as I would love to. It's a great area to fish. I was out in December, right out of Port Richey. We were in 20 feet of water, 12 miles out, catching like 24 and 26-inch grouper. It was great. So that's really my favorite pastime. But my wife loves to go with me as well. She's not with me here today. But when I went fishing, she kept my phones, and so she kept the business going and everything. So it was good. But that's one of my favorite pastimes. But Florida has a lot to offer. We have the Lightning here. I mean, going to Lightning games is amazing. A lot of concerts. It's kind of the best of both worlds. And
Sure.
so I do get to balance myself out. Go hit some golf balls, let some steam off. It's great.
I love that. Never a shortage of fun things to do. So,
Not in
Bradley,
Tampa.
before we get into a listing that we are going to highlight today, I do want to kind of pick your brain, since you are a real estate expert. Do you have any advice for homeowners and or sellers at this time in 2019 right now?
Make sure that home is set up properly. I talked to this before. Curb appeal is very important. And also recognizing the market value. That's a simple thing to do. Homes are selling in the area. Watch those homes, their prices that they sold for. Look at the pros and cons that home may have had. Make true comparisons to it. Now buying, it goes the opposite. When you go to purchase, be very keen on what you're purchasing. Don't over purchase. You know, there's some homes that say, oh, they just go, I love it, I want it and everything. And you look at the really true value price and you say, well, it'll take me 4 or 5 years to gain equity in this home because I'm really paying over market value now.
Absolutely.
So those are the kind of things I would look at.
I think that's really fantastic advice. And I teased it briefly earlier, but we do want to give you an opportunity to highlight and showcase this listing of yours. This is at 6323 Voyagers Place. Tell me a little bit about this property.
That is a beautiful home. And one of the key things is it's fenced in. That's the one everyone asks, hey, is it fenced in? Because everybody has dogs nowadays. It is 2,707 square feet. Very beautiful home. He did a hardwood look tile. It's a gorgeous kitchen, updated granite countertops. It's just a beautiful home, priced well, and it's there to see. Just call me and I'll get you in there to see. It's a beautiful home.
I have a feeling it's not going to be on
Yes.
the market long, Bradley. Thank you so much for being on with us today.
You're more than welcome. It's good to see you again.
You as well.
So last week we touched briefly on fishing.
So fishing, we're not talking about fishing with an F, we're talking fishing with a PH.
So not only are the consumers being hit hard with the fraud, but the agents are also being hit pretty hard too.
There's actually a current lawsuit catching a lot of attention right now. WKMG out of Orlando actually just reported an Orlando homebuyer lost $46,000 in a title company imposter scheme. The lawsuit actually blamed the realtor for a tax security protocol breach.
So basically what happened was an Orlando couple wired $46,000 as their down payment. They thought it was legitimate, but later then they actually learned that it was actually a fraud IP address.
The home buyers were given the information actually by the real estate agent, which is actually what caused the problem.
So check out our Facebook page. We'll have more information on the details of this case, and we'll also post a little phishing quiz that you can take and find out yourself if you can recognize the fraud.
Hey, we're Chip and Joanna. Oh, wait a minute. We're Ken and Tina Martin from Priority National Title, and that's your title tip of this week.
What makes this show great is we take you all across the country. You've been to California, Texas, and Seattle, but when we talk about waterfront properties, we can't leave out rivers. How about Louisville, Kentucky? You're going to see a 100-acre property on a river. Doesn't get any cozier than this. Let's go check out Louisville, Kentucky.
Hey guys, welcome back to the American Dream Show, where we are in Prospect, Kentucky. Population of less than 5,000. We are at 13709 Mockingbird Drive. This house has 6 bedrooms. It sits on the back of 100 acres of common ground, and you can make this your American dream. Welcome to my favorite part of this house. Look at this amazing granite countertop. It has a gas stove and a natural fireplace, but it also has gas hooked up to it. This place is phenomenal. It looks out over the 100 acres like I was talking about, and it also is part of a neighborhood where the amenities are backed up to the Ohio River. You have your own boat ramp. You can have a place to put your horses and your special RV if you have one. I cannot wait to show you the rest of this house. Come and see this hidden gem. Watch your step. So this is the looming room where the owner has this amazing loom for weaving, and also it has 5 closets in this room. It can be used as a bedroom, or you could use it as something fun. She said she'd leave the loom if you're interested. Hey, welcome to the basement of this American Dream home, where you can utilize this for a mother-in-law suite, or if you want to throw your kids down here, you can. The kitchen is fully functional. It also has another additional fireplace in the family room area, as well as a bedroom and full bath down here. So guys, in summary, this house featuring 6 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, an extra shower in the laundry room, an in-ground pool, 2 full kitchens, 3 living spaces. Can't you picture yourself living here? This could be your American dream.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode of The American Dream, the Waterfront Show. We covered oceans, lakes, and rivers. And what's up, man? What are you doing here?
Dude, you said I could do the surf report.
We left out the surf report. That's right. We got time. We do the surf report?
Okay, yes. Awesome.
That's all for today's show. We're going to finish with Dylan Welsh and your surf report. That's all for The American Dream.